invasion of privacy news.
Oh shit.
Bart does that to me all the time.
Oh yeah, invade those privates.
You got privacy?
We all know, girl.
I invade those privates.
Oh God. Submitted by Mad Love to the JK crew.
Mad love to you.
Thank you for the love, my friend.
There's no backlash towards. Oh, my bad. There's now backlash towards the couple who shared a
That changes
viral.
the whole article, dude.
Do it again. The worst mouth typo ever. All right. There's now backlash towards the couple who shared a viral story of strangers meeting on a plane.
I saw this shit.
Backlash?
People are getting backlash on that shit.
Yeah, so initially.
Because in the very beginning, everyone was like, that's so sweet, that's so awesome, that's so cool. And then I started seeing people tweeting about, hey, you know, there's no privacy anymore. Because if that was me, I wouldn't want you to do that about me.
She didn't even
you
show
just
their
answered
faces.
yourself.
Oh.
No, yeah, so this story here, it's about this couple named Rosie and Houston. So they both were uploading on their IG story. Like they were unfolding a love story between these two strangers on the airplane. So it all started with this one tweet. It says, by Rosie, last night on the flight home, my boyfriend and I asked a woman to switch seats with me so we could sit together. We made a joke that maybe her new seat partner would be the love of her life. And well, now I present you with this thread. And then it's gonna be a whole bunch of photos of her story. So this is how it begins. Guess what? They have been talking nonstop since we took off. They're both personal trainers. They have touched arms a few times. They are both vegetarians. So she just starts like unfolding like pretty much like their whole life story for all these strangers.
How did she hear all that? It's loud as fuck in
It is
there.
loud as fuck.
She's fucking like this against the chair then.
Yeah. It says no wedding rings in sight. She pretty, but she like blurs out her face.
That's very nice of her.
And then he hunky. Blurred out face.
That's nice.
And then we excited. And then
That's her and her husband or boyfriend.
Yeah, her boyfriend.
That's dope.
And then she went into the bathroom with her ponytail up and came back with her hair down. Now she's asking for some fitness tips. So much closer, and it's like their arms.
It could also just be economy where you're close no matter what.
Yeah, because I'm close to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying. It's like they read so much into it. It could just been two strangers just having small talk or whatever.
True.
After I switched spots with her, I literally said to my boyfriend, I hope she meets the love of her life, and the hunky dude walks over and we freak out. He used to be a pro soccer player.
Oh, tight.
Damn, she's listening really close. It's hard to hear conversation on a plane.
Yeah.
Super
Because it's so
hard.
loud. So that means her ear's right here, and they're like, yo, can you back the fuck up, please?
Or they're loud as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely heard people talking on the plane before where I'm like,
I'm a pro soccer player.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, they're sharing a menu. They're getting closer. This is my mom. Oh my god, your mom is so hot. So apparently they're showing each other family photos. She took his phone, y'all. What? This confident queen.
Oh, that word is heavy.
And then she says, yeah. Important detail, this plane has no AC. The flight attendants keep handing out water.
What is this, fucking Spirit?
that's why she could hear.
Oh, right. But the engines are really loud still.
Yeah, there's a hum.
Yeah, but without the AC, probably let you hear a little bit.
Yeah, so then she's like, why would you sit so close to your seat partner?
Yes.
Breaking, they just left for the bathroom at the same time.
Mile High Club.
Back from bathroom together, now both cleaning up trash and helping each other clean their space. She just put her head on his shoulder for like a second. They just started talking about what they want out of life, marriage, kids, etc. He says he's been too dedicated to his fitness to pursue relationships. That's all I've got now. They are talking so quiet.
That's pretty deep though to talk on someone on the plane with, like about like your future and marriage and.
Yeah, no, I mean, in the end, they did follow each other on Instagram, so they say.
That's the juicy part.
Yeah, and then so like, they ended up. She took a photo of them, and then when they were leaving, and
They're leaving together and shit.
Yeah.
And
It's a little much.
Yeah, it's a lot. So then this is where she finishes off.
Okay, we've got follow-up to these people. We have found their Instagrams. He found their Instagram.
Sneaky man.
They're following each other, and we've got updates. Like, juicy update.
They're goofy.
She's a world traveler. Very sweet girl. Single. Both of them are single.
Very single.
Guess what? They both appear to be based right here in Texas.
In Dallas.
In Dallas, Texas.
They're really good YouTubers.
I love it. Get married and get a baby. So we don't have the
Oh,
gal's
shit.
permission yet.
So no information.
Not yet, y'all. But I'm sure you guys are sneaky. I think you might.
Encourage
So yeah, so after this whole thing went viral, initially everyone was following the story like, oh my god, how wonderful, Plain Bay and catching flights and feelings, like hashtag all these things. And then after, like, the guy comes out, he starts getting interviews with places and he's like loving the fame, so is this couple. But the woman involved in this whole story, she's been
The
asking,
fitness lady?
yeah, she's been trying to like remain, private. She doesn't want any of this attention.
She not single.
And
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, dude. I was like, ooh,
Sparks flew incorrectly. That's what happened.
and lit the plane on fire.
Yup.
yeah, I got to the point where people, like the internet, obviously found her social media stuff and started harassing her to the point where now she apparently deleted all of her social media. And so now this story changed into like, man, this is fucking creepy. Like they should have never been, especially encouraging the people that were following the story to find her when she didn't want to be
publicize
found.
both of their names? Is that how they fucked up?
Um,
So I liked in the beginning when they're scratching their faces out, like they're just telling the story.
yeah.
But then later on, did they like go, we found their Facebook, this is what it is, look below?
That's a good question. I'm not
It
sure.
didn't
how.
seem like it.
No, they're basically saying, well, you guys are sneaky, you can figure it out, but like it's not that hard to figure out who it is. Like if they started following them on Instagram, they found their Instagram and they don't even know who they are.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
And then so like it's not that hard to really figure out. And then you could look at flight details, whatever that flight was. Yeah. And then if you look closely to the seats, you could kind of figure out who was sitting where. If you know the couple's name, these influencers, if you know their name and you just figure out who sat in front of them, then you can figure out the full names of the person. No, but that's what I mean. Like it's not hard if you
I think
just
it was
take.
a lot easier than that though, because the dude, he ended up seeing the story, retweeted it saying, "Oh well, I knew you were taking pictures,"
Oh.
and then
That's
she
right.
retweeted that, so you can find him because he did
You
that,
could
and
have
then
cut him off a long
I
time ago.
wanted to hear how far he was gonna go with that.
But that was pretty good though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
like
then-
Very possible.
he fucking that shit all made sense.
So the guy did do all that, but then he also uploaded this video, so they didn't know anything about the girl until he uploaded this video. So this is the soccer player guy.
He is a good looking guy.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
I would definitely do dirty things to him if I was a slutty
Oh,
chick.
damn.
If I was a slutty chick.
Also, want to say
Listen to the
thank you to everyone for respecting Helen's privacy.
So he
at this
mentioned her
moment.
name.
It's obviously a lot to take on board in such a short period of time, and it can be pretty overwhelming. But she's being super supportive, and yeah, thank you guys.
So because of that,
He burned her out.
Not the smartest fella.
Thank you guys for respecting Helen
Doesn't want to be
Keller.
known at all. Okay.
Helen Keller from Dallas, Texas. At Hello Kitty 553.
I didn't hear a damn word he was saying. He's so fine. I was like, oh, what'd you say? Oh, whoa.
yeah, but so now he's like on Good Morning America. He's like,
He wants the fame.
hashtag Plain Babe. No, yeah, I mean he's like,
He's probably getting so much pussy. He's like, he already had a lot, but now from this fame, it just increased his amount. So he's like, give it to me, baby. They're not even getting together, right?
I don't know.
I was
She's
Helen. I wouldn't be
being private.
ashamed. The girls are saying that shit in
Yeah.
his DM all day.
But you're not Helen, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but then now that girl, that Rosie, she's just getting a lot of hate. She's just like, you're disgusting. How are you gonna be so?
The way she looks?
No, like
they're-
invading privacy.
Are they just YouTube? Like, what are they? They do something, right?
Well, from what I read, apparently she's a comedian or something. But,
Like a YouTuber or something?
But she was
too?
like tweeting out at BuzzFeed like, hey, do you guys have any openings? I'd love to be a journalist. And so people are taking that too, like, oh, you're so gross. Now you're taking other people's story and like trying to like, yeah.
I just think it was something that was done on impulse, not meant to. She probably didn't think it was gonna go worldwide. You know, like the way that she did that, it seemed like if I would do something like that for you guys, like a small group of friends.
Yeah, now she thought it was just gonna be her followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then now she's posted this like lengthy thing about how she's really sad, how this just kind of backfired, that she hasn't earned anything off of it, she doesn't wish to, that she just...
It kind of sucks that the public even cares so much. It's like, yeah, she kind of invaded someone else's privacy, but why do you care and why are you invading her privacy now? Like, it's just...
Yeah, they're hypocrites.
Like, yeah, you're yelling at, you're doing the exact same thing you're getting mad at them for. Like, she fucked up, leave it be, don't give it attention, and it will just control and contain itself.
Yeah, a lot of the people that were initially for this whole story, they ended up tweeting back and saying like, oh man, now that I'm thinking about it, now I feel bad that I shared this, and like, now I'm part of the invasion of privacy thing, and so like they're going back on their own thing, but still condemning her for it though.
Yeah, I just think people are making a way bigger deal than it is.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's just
When I read into like why people thought a certain way, because there's actually a lot of like our friends and influencers that are not so happy with this, is because they feel like there's nowhere now where people can have privacy or can have an intimate moment with someone or do something, and then this felt like creepy to a lot of people.
Yeah, 'cause
But it's
they
all
don't even know.
perspective, right? Like I guess the fact that the girl didn't consent is what makes it not all right. I think
it is the reality of the world now. I
Right.
remember back in the day, it's like let's say just even 10 years ago maybe, if you go to Disneyland and then someone records you, you're like, hey, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Then you can make them put their phone away or whatever, right? Because there's one person. But now when you go to Disneyland, it's literally like 90 people all recording themselves on their story. So you don't even know if people are recording you or people recording themselves. There's just so much footage being uploaded that I think the minute you go outside of your door, your privacy is gone. There's no such thing as like public privacy
Yeah,
anymore.
and
I
it
think.
sucks. It really sucks, but I think that's just kind of the time that we're in now. And if
International too.
Yeah, and if you do so happen to feel like someone's doing that to you, then I think you have every single right to be like, yo, don't point your camera at me, or tell them something. Like, I've had to say stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's just the time we're in now, where it's like you're kind of susceptible to being exposed like that, which is fucked up.
Because now it's like something happens, everyone pulls out your phone, so you have to go, hey, you 9 people, don't film me. Whereas before it would have just been one person.
damn, I'm just trying to be famous. Like, come on, man, more pictures. Come on, right here, get my good side, motherfucker.
I'm about to get in a fight with my girlfriend. Everyone film this shit.
Make it go viral.